Hello friends, welcome to the fifth session titled Infrastructure Project Life Cycle. In previous session we had discussed development of rural and urban infrastructure. In this session we will discuss the following terms: project, project management, project life cycle, personal services project life cycle, and integrating inclusivity into project life cycle. Project is a group of unique interrelated activities that are planned and executed in a certain sequence to create a unique product and services within a specific time frame, scope and budget. Project Management Institute of USA defined project as a combination of human and non-human resources pooled together in a temporary organization to achieve a specific purpose. Project management is a system of procedures, practices, technologies and know-how that enables the planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling necessary to successfully manage a project. 5 stages of project management are initiation, planning and design, executing, monitoring and controlling, and finally closing. Project life cycle is a combination of 4 to 7 phases through which a project passes and the varying degree of attention it receives in these phases of its lifespan. According to Project Management Institute, standard project life cycle comprises of 4 phases, that is conceptualization, planning, execution and termination. Some suggest 5 phases, some suggest 7 phases. So 5 phases project life cycle is conception, definition, planning, implementation and cleanup. So as per the standard project life cycle, in first phase we are initiating a project after studying the problem and assessing project capability to solve it. In the second phase, we prepare elaborate plans giving purpose of project, its mission, its measurable objectives, elaborating its requirements and risks, preparing its schedule and budget, allocating tasks to certain resources and fixing milestones. In third phase of execution, the actual work is performed. Required materials, tools and resources are transformed to reach project goals. Continuous monitoring of performance is ensured. Fourth and last phase of closure begins once the project has been completed. In this phase, it is assessed whether the completion criteria has been met. Closure report is prepared. This phase typically involves disbandment of the project team and project transferred to the intended users. Standard project life cycle continued for many years despite growing complexities surrounding project management. The services industry, contributing maximum to our economy, found this 4-step project life cycle incomplete, as allocating resources across simultaneous projects and clients was difficult. Hence, for professional services organizations, improved version of project life cycle considering more aspects in additional phases became popular. Professional services project life cycle involves 5 phases, namely the sell phase, the plan phase, the deliver phase, the account and bill phase, and the last one being the analyze phase. Professional services project life cycle includes analysis before the project has closed and before it starts. This phase acts like a feedback loop to provide teams and organization with the data from completed projects in hopes to better prepare for the future. Also, its 4th phase of account and bill is a unique phase. Without this phase, many project managers fail to recognize true cost of the project. The sheer size of professional service organization put them at a greater risk, as if one project goes wrong, all associated resources are affected and ultimately other projects begin to feel the burden of one mistake. Hence, professional services project life cycle is better than the standard project life cycle. Engineering project life cycle involves conceive, design, implement and operate, that is CDIO, engineering solutions. World Bank project consists of 6 stages, that is identification, preparation, appraisal, negotiation or approval, implementation or support and completion or evaluation. World Economic Forum supports governments through its strategic infrastructure initiative so that the government can strive to maximize the returns on investment from strategic infrastructure projects. This initiative addresses three key government issues, that is project origination, project preparation and project implementation. That is, first, how to identify and prioritize infrastructure projects that make the greatest impact on economic growth, social upliftment and sustainability. Second question being, once the investment is selected, how to prepare and procure the assets most efficiently and effectively. Third issue being, once the assets have been built, how to operate and maintain them to maximize their value for society. These questions have been thoroughly researched and documented as follows. Answer to the first question is in the report titled Strategic Infrastructure, Steps to Prioritize and Deliver Infrastructure Effectively and Efficiently, published in September 2012. Answer of question 2 is in the report titled Strategic Infrastructure, Steps to Prepare and Accelerate Public-Private Partnerships, published in May 2013. Answer to question 3 is in the report Strategic Infrastructure, Steps to Operate and Maintain Infrastructure Effectively and Efficiently, published in April 2014. In this era of inclusive development, embodying inclusivity throughout the project life cycle is relatively recent concept and has not been fully researched, tested, applied and documented. Inclusion can be done at policy level by informing project planning, development and delivery through inclusive policy and also by setting inclusive parameters for a project to be appraised, approved, delivered and operated. Inclusion at project level can be done by integrating inclusive principles throughout the project life cycle, by including all the stakeholders in project development and monitoring, and by ensuring the needs and expectations of underserved and vulnerable groups while preparing the design and financial models for infrastructure projects. Integrating inclusivity practices at all stages of the project life cycle is likely to lead to greater socio-economic benefits. With this, we come to an end of session 5.